Been there? We have been. But do you see his eyes? His eyes are on the prize. You see the intensity, the passion. You see where he's looking? He sees the vision. See, he sees the promised land. He actually sees it. He could see what was going to happen. I'm telling you, what's going to happen in chiropractic is the same thing. We're going to the promised land. Here's the vision. Here's what's going to happen. The only question is, are you playing full in to get us there sooner? Eventually, what's going to happen? Truth has to come out. In this case, truth had to come out. He knew he was battling an untruth. He knew that all men were created equal. That's fact. That's truth. That's principle. Chiropractic is a truth. It's a principle. Sid Williams drops the keys, right? He has the keys. When he has the keys in his hand and he lets go, do they go up? Do they go aside? They go down. That's a principle. Every single time it happens. And the vision is this. In the future, every single man, woman, and child on the planet will get adjusted from birth. Will get checked from birth. That's going to happen eventually. You see, because the system that we know, 150, 200 years ago, medicine was complete quackery. It still is. But here's what they did, which was smart. And I just saw Yvonne Villanueva Russell do a presentation down in Sherman. That was awesome. She's a PhD, which I was like not interested at all, because I educated today. I was like, I want to see somebody with innate. And here's what she said, which was genius. She talked about cultural authority. We're in the situation we're in right now because while we're asleep at the wheel, the mixers are controlling all the cultural authority. They're telling us what chiropractic is. They're making the laws that are telling us how we should practice. You're filling out the forms the way you have to fill them out because of them. We're busy taking care of people. Medicine was total crackery. Nobody believed in it. And they got together and they said, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make laws that put us in them. You can't be born legally without a medical doctor. You can't die legally without a medical doctor. They got you from the womb to the tomb. So why don't we have you from the womb to the tomb? We've got to step up our cultural authority. We've got to start getting active. And that's what we're going to talk about. You've got to start bringing more people to this. That's what's got to happen. There's a reason why you type in a Word document, subluxation, and it comes up error. That's cultural authority. You put in acetaminophen or aspirin, they'll tell you if it's right or wrong. That's cultural authority. The only thing that's keeping any chiropractors from getting to the mountaintop is their collective fear. There have been tough times in our profession. We've been through them. There'll be tough times ahead, no doubt about it. However, our level of transformation in this world will be directly proportional to our ability to overcome all fears and to lead this world's 6 billion people to their optimum potential. That's the vision. That's the goal. BJ talked about it in one of his green books. He says, that's what's going to happen. I envision a day where we have one chiropractor for every 5,000 people on this planet. He said, it's going to happen. I'm not sure in my lifetime. I'm just not sure if I'm big enough to swing it. Are we big enough to swing it?
Yes.
That's the question. We've got to give above ourselves. We've got to focus on the vision. We've got to keep our eyes evidence-based. As if what we're doing, as if innate intelligence has no evidence. That's the cultural authority that they're trying to pull on us. Innate intelligence, there's no evidence to back up innate intelligence. That's cuckoo, crazy science. Innate intelligence is our word. D.D. Palmer coined it. And look who's copying it and making mint on it. He's not afraid to talk about innate intelligence because these two letters are different than ours. Actually, just one. Intelligence is present everywhere in our bodies. Our own innate intelligence is far superior to any we could try to substitute from the outside. That's Deepak Chopra. He's saying it. He's not afraid to say it, and he's known worldwide. Why are we afraid to say it when it's our word? Oh my goodness, Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth, Awakening Your Life's Purpose. He's on Oprah. He's got Oprah's book club. Oh, what does he have to say? Oh, let me see here. The physical organism, your body, has its own intelligence, as does the organism of every other life form. And the intelligence reacts to what your mind is saying, reacts to your thoughts. So emotion is the body's reaction to your mind. The body's intelligence is, of course, he's saying, the body's intelligence is, of course, an inseparable part of universal intelligence. He's saying, of course. In other words, that's obvious. One of its countless manifestations, it gives temporary cohesion to the atoms and molecules that make up your physical organism. It is the organizing principle behind the workings of all the organs of the body, the conversion of oxygen and food into energy, the heartbeat and circulation of the blood, the immune system that protects the body from invaders, the translation of sensory input into nerve impulses that are sent to the brain, decoded there, and reassembled into a coherent inner picture of outer reality. All these, as well as thousands of other simultaneously occurring functions, are coordinated perfectly by the intelligence. You don't run your body, your intelligence does. Book it a month, Oprah. Because he's not afraid to say it. The truth. He's got no vested interest in us. He's saying it because it's the truth. It's our word. He should have quoted B.J. Palmer there. But I'm sure he came up with it on his own because it's a universal truth. B.J. Palmer doesn't own it. What's at stake here? What's at stake if we don't speak up? Well, I live in an influential, very wealthy community with highly educated individuals. We have Harvard graduates, Stanford graduates, wherever you could think of, Ivy League graduates in my community, some of the highest esteemed, most educated consumers on the planet. They read Consumer Reports. And I'm a single dad, so I hang out with all the soccer moms, okay, when I'm at these games and stuff. And I listen to these highly educated individuals. And B.J. Palmer said, innate intelligence trumps educated intelligence every time. And these are the conversations that I hear. I'm giving Johnny this drug for that bullshit. What bullshit are you giving Johnny for his bullshit? Oh, well, I got this new bullshit that the bullshit head over here gave me. That's what they're saying. Complete bullshit. And they're saying it as if they got it from, here's the Ten Commandments, I'm giving it to you. They're all nuts, Alice. They're all nuts. And then here's what my son comes home with. You want to see how big this is? You want to see how, like, the indoctrination starts early? This is what he came home with. He's 8 years old, 2nd grade, I think. I'm a dad, I'm not a mom. She's right. This is his homework assignment. Or not his homework, this is an in-class assignment. So I didn't even get a chance to see this until he brought it home. It's called Matching Medicines. That's an assignment in class. Our Board of Education is kick-ass. 99% of our high school people go to college, and most of them go to Ivy League colleges. This is the premier in education in New Jersey. This is what they're giving people. Which medicine must be ordered by a doctor? Prescription bottle. You got that right. Which medicine is a liquid you drink? Cough syrup. You got that right. Which medicine is a spray you breathe in? Nasal spray. Got that right. Which medicine is a cream for your skin? First aid cream. You got that right. Tell what you should do if you feel sick.
Get adjusted.
Take medicines. 100%. You got the right answer. That's what you do. That's what educated mind says you do. That's exactly the right answer for an educated mind. You got to step up. You got to be a fearless leader starting right now. With the knowledge that you have, you must accept the awesome responsibility to share that knowledge with the world. Look who's leading healthcare. Look who's leading healthcare. My mom loves this guy. And most of your moms probably love him too. Dr. Oz. He's so handsome. Got such a beautiful wife. Such a beautiful life. It's all plastic, but he's got it. It's all fake. It's all phony. It's all fraud. Fraud! I'm on my treadmill, working out in the morning. And Dr. Oz comes on the viewfinder. And I go, all right, let's get a load of this guy. Right? Let me hear what my mom's, let's see what she has to say. Let's see what this guy says. So Dr. Oz comes on, he starts talking about back pain. I go, oh, this ought to be good. I'm in the right place at the right time. Okay? I'm listening to this. All the things I could have heard about back pain. And at the end result, this is what he says. Dr. Oz. He's leading healthcare in the United States. He's a respected cultural authority figure with the average idiot in America. That's him. He's the man. This is what he says about back pain. Back pain. He says, I normally don't recommend a specific product. And at that point I fell on the thing and I nearly fell over laughing. That's total bull-baloney. If you watch the program, he recommends all kinds of products. They're called his sponsors. Okay. So he says, for back pain, what I recommend is this product. It's called Tiger Balm and acetaminophen. Acetaminophen. And I'm like, Dr. Oz, we are not worthy. Tiger Balm and acetaminophen. Thank you, Dr. Oz. True health can now be established from below up, inside and out. Or outside and in. That's the